Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of The Goal Difference. Hope all you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a decent FPL game week as compared to how the matches were last week. I have with me today Arun, Sai, and Abhinav. Today we're going to take you through our game week. Well, there's nothing really take to this disaster, but still, we would still want to show you how our game week went and what our transfer strategies are. So, moving on, we're going out to show you how our game week went out. All right. So, as you can see, well, our highest point-giving players were Southampton players. That was McCarthy and Kyle Walker-Peters. We had a captaincy bust of Timo Werner, and we were expecting our first returns from Doherty, but that went down the drain the last minute because of a penalty. What worked for us? Well, nothing worked for us. It was just one of those game weeks. What did not work for us? Well, I guess not jumping on the bandwagons of owning a striker like Calvert-Lewin or Bamford, who have been consistent since game week 1. They would have really helped us this particular game week. Other than that, well, it's just one of those game weeks where, you just put your chin up and move on. Manager once said mountains are meant to be climbed, and we currently face ourselves with a uphill task. So hopefully we push ourselves the following game week. All right, so now I'm moving to our transfer strategy. All right, guys, as you can see, this is our team. To kickstart our transfer strategy, I would like Arun to start us off. Arun.
So my transfer strategy for game week 4 would be the obvious. I think Heung-min Son is flagged. He had a hamstring injury. He was taken off at halftime in the home game against Newcastle United. So I think he would make way in my team for James Rodriguez of Everton. James Rodriguez has been playing in a front three with Richarlison and Calvert-Lewin, and although he's given points in just one single game, I think he's due big points, and he's playing a home match against Brighton, and he's got good fixtures against Southampton and Newcastle on the way. So I think James Rodriguez would be the option for Heung-min Son, which also is the enabling transfer for my second transfer. And I'd like to go -4, although I'm against going -4 for the smaller players. But I think we need a change in our formation because playing only two up front doesn't seem the way to go, and we have had a bad rank since we played the two up top. So I think I'd like to remove Davis of Aston Villa and play in Patrick Bamford of Leeds United. Although Leeds are playing Manchester City, I think that Pep Guardiola and Marcel Bielsa play an open attacking style of football, and there could be goals galore in this game. So I think going -4 to take Bamford and James Rodriguez would be my transfer strategy.
All right, thank you, Arun. That sounds like a pretty good transfer strategy to go out for. We need to really get things running over here, otherwise we're just going to keep falling in our ranks. We were 856k before game week 3 started, and now we're in the 1.5 million. So we really need to push ourselves up. All right. So the next TCT pundit who I'd like to weigh in would be Sairam. Sairam, what do you have for us?
Okay. So, like I said from game week 1, and I think Sumit is the only one who has been concurring with me since then, that we should be following a 3-4-3 formation. Because of which I think we have lagged behind in terms of our attacking points. Now, having said that, I think a -4 in this game week to change the current formation from 4-4-2 to 3-4-3 is a must have. Because of which I think an obvious transfer out would be Son. And in his place, I would like to take Wilfried Zaha. Now, in terms of Zaha's fixture difficulty ranking, I think after Chelsea, which is again a goals galore in every match you have, the next red flag would be coming in right in the third week of December, like you can see on the screen. They're playing Liverpool. But before that, I think it is pretty much moderate fixtures or easy fixtures. And since Zaha has taken positions off a forward this season, I think in my opinion, he would be a better suitor to our team than James Rodriguez. So my second transfer would be to remove Davis and take in Patrick Bamford for all the reasons that Arun has already mentioned. I don't want to, be redundant to it.
All right. So I guess we're 2-0. Obviously you two guys have basically spoken about your transfer idea, but I guess we are going to shift to a 3-4-3 with a -4. Moving on, let's see what Abhinav has to tell us. Abhinav.
Yeah. Hi guys. Yes, Son is unfortunately injured, so that doesn't give us too many options to transfer him. I would like to remove Son and replace him with James Rodriguez. The reasons mentioned earlier by my friends that James Rodriguez does have a favorable run and he plays up top and provides creativity to the other attackers as well. The second transfer that I would like to make is probably something none of you all thought of, but Jimenez. If you remember, I suggested him from game week 1. He has a very easy run going ahead. I know it was a bit catastrophic that he had an own goal and West Ham really ripped Wolves apart 4-0. But having fixtures against Fulham, Leeds, Newcastle and Palace, and 3 of them at home, I think that's something that we really shouldn't miss on. And he would be my second transfer in our team. I guess I've lost patience with Werner, unfortunately. So I would like to transfer Werner out and take Raul Jimenez. I know Chelsea have a home game, but that's also against Palace, who are not a bad side. But just on looking at the fixture of Fulham, Leeds, and the fixtures that I mentioned, we saw on the screen a few seconds ago. I think Raul Jimenez is in form. He scored 1 goal each in his first 2 games, and he would be my second option. I've kept it like that because that also gives me the option in subsequent week to add a third striker, because by selling Werner and buying Kane would also give us free up some cash to get a better third striker or get a better defender in the coming game week. So that is what I would be looking for at this game.
All right, thank you. So I guess James Rodriguez is a common choice between the 3 of you all.
Yeah, sure.
Barring Sai, obviously. Werner for Jimenez, well, it's a good call. We just go back to sticking to 4-4-2, I guess. But okay, that could still work, I guess. Coming to me, I would actually not make any changes this game week. I would actually roll over the transfer, mainly because we don't know whether we're going to play our wild card or not during the international break. One. Second thing, with COVID and injuries generally happen during the international break, I feel that having 2 transfers would be helpful for game week 5. Another point, Jose Mourinho has said that Heung-min Son is in contention for the United game. Adding to that, Ben Dennery has also said that Son heals very quickly. He responds to treatment very nicely. So looking at all this, I would actually not do any transfer and just roll it over. Because I feel the team is decent enough, and if Son is playing, and I feel against United, it's either Son or Kane that are going to give you the reward. So I would not, do any transfer for it. So yeah, that's my take on transfers.
Okay, so now to move ahead, can we do one thing? Amongst the 4 of us, let's take a vote of whose transfer, apart from your own transfer, was the best possible transfer according to you. And we can decide basis that.
So I would go for Wilfried Zaha and Bamford. Wilfried Zaha because he's also on set pieces, so that's just makes it easier. And Bamford because it's a cheaper option. So Wilfried Zaha and Bamford.
So that's my transfer, right? You just went with my transfer.
Yes. That's
Okay.
what I would go with.
So I would go with Arun's transfer strategy, where he brings in James Rodriguez. Although I don't agree, I think Wilfried Zaha would be giving much better returns because he takes better attacking positions than James does. But if I have to choose a transfer strategy, then I think Arun's is the best to bring in James Rodriguez and Patrick Bamford.
Okay, I want to play a 3-man up front, so I'm going to go with Sai strategy and taking Zaha and Bamford into my team. Zaha, as you said, is taking in good positions. He's playing as a forward, so I think having him in the team would do well. And Patrick Bamford is, I think, mostly everyone's pick here, so mine and your pick especially. So I think we should go with that. That's your strategy.
And Abhinav?
I would also agree to Arun's strategy being a good option, because Rodriguez also has favorable fixtures and him playing up front will give them an attacking threat. And Bamford, like we all mentioned, is much cheaper and gives us a lot of potential for returns as Leeds play very attacking football, and after the City game they have a much better favourable.
Okay, so I think it's 2 to Arun's strategy and 2 to my strategy. Whoever is like on top amongst at least the 4 of us in the goal difference, I don't know who it is, but
We can check it out right
So
now.
whoever is the top.
very convenient.
Yeah.
That's you, and you were trying to be humble.
Really, that's me.
I think it's I. I think it's I.
No, no.
Yeah, Sai's
Oh
third.
shit.
Yeah.
No, is
No, no.
Okay.
Abhinav is 5 points behind Sai. Oh yeah, I guess Sai, it's your call.
I have already gone with Saha. More importantly, because of fixtures, and I think we can get Calvert-Lewin, who is a much better potential in terms of attacking returns from the Everton's attacking lineup.
So I'm just going to try this over because I don't think we have funds for Calvert-Lewin.
No, I think we do.
No, we're minus 0.3 short.
Oh, we
Mine-
lost value. We
okay.
lost value on Doherty
Yeah.
and Werner and Saint Maximin. I think we would have got that if we had not lost value on those players.
So we have 7.1 in the bank. So I guess our only option is Bamford. I mean, other than this, Sai, you have
No, I think Bamford, it's fine.
Bamford is a good option.
perfect. Okay, so I guess this is what our team is going to look like for week 4, unless and until there are any injuries in the Carabao Cup or the Europa League qualifiers. So guys, captaincy choice. I mean, I would say listen to me because, well, Salah last week it's also outscored. What is the captaincy choice you guys outvoted on? Timo Werner, but it's like I said, it's a democracy, so we all get to vote in it. I'll go first. I'm basically going to go on. It was between Mohamed Salah and KDB this week, but I would actually pick KDB because they're playing Leeds and they are more open at the back because they play a more attacking football. So I'll go with KDB as captain. Sai.
I told you last week that in case Timo Werner's a bust, then I'll be agreeing with you.
Okay, so that's KDB again for Sai. Arun.
I always wanted to keep KDB captain. He's playing against Leeds, who are very open at the back, and Man City just suffered a 5-2 loss at home to Leicester. So there's no other option but KDB for me.
I mean, I don't know why you asked me.
KDB for me as well.
Okay,
KDB
fine.
for me as well.
It would have been really
Full
moot had
majority
you
of
said
man.
any player. It would have been really moot had
No,
you
no,
said
no,
any
no.
player, but fair enough.
I'm considering to keep him in my personal team too. They are going to rip Leeds apart. They're all angry and frustrated. So
I think we should change our captain now.
Oh yeah. Anybody want to take a punt on Bamford? Like, had people taken a punt on Vardy last week, they would have got like really huge returns, you know. But that's too risky.
No one even considered that. No one even considered.
no, I thought he max score a goal, but then 3 was.
Then why didn't
Imagine if he had not got injured and got that additional penalty, he would have scored 4. So
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what are the chances of he earning a penalty or his team earning a penalty if he was there on the pitch?
Leicester did earn a penalty even after he got subbed. So he would have
No, I'm
surely
saying
taken.
the play would change, right? If a player is substituted.
All right, guys. I guess that's it. KDB is our captain. Our transfers are going to be Wilfried Zaha for Heung-min Son, Patrick Bamford for guys, help me out here. For Patrick Bamford for
Davis.
Davis. Yeah, no wonder I could think. Patrick Bamford for Davis. And hopefully we do much better this game week. And a shout out to all you guys playing the wildcards. If you guys haven't played it yet, don't. You have the international break coming on. With COVID and with normal injuries happening, I guess you guys should hold on to it and just just do 1 or 2 transfers if you feel like. That's it for us. Please follow us on all social media platforms. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And hope to see you guys next week. Thank you.